big moment there. You get a huge knockout. But the part that really stood up to me is you smashed him with the right hand. He fell down, and instead of using your wrestling and jumping on where you normally do, you let him back up. Are you at the point where you're just as confident in your hands as you are with your wrestling?
Yes, I am. I'm getting there. That's all I work on is my hands. You know, I know wrestling is always there for me, so I just don't want to like count on it all the time. And I wanted to show that I've been working on my stand-up, and I was comfortable there banging with anybody.
I know you seem a little angry. I know you were a little angry about the matchmaking. Your coach was extremely fired up and right over to Chow. You want a top 10 guy? You want a big name guy? We talked the other day. You mentioned Jack Swagger. Let's call him out, man. Yeah,
I mean, really, I just want anybody. Anybody on the main card on the roster that wants some smoke, come get it. I mean, I don't care who they put in front of me at this point. You know, I'm just ready to get out of prelims and start really making a name for myself. I can't do that on the undercard.
Is there a certain level? I'm guessing like right now, if they offered Javier Ayala, Tim Johnson, you guys would probably say yes. If they offer Tally Minikov, you might go, oh, it might need some time. Like, what is for you, like the bar? What is the one guy that you're looking at for in terms of?
Bader's the only guy I would say no to.
Really? Why that?
Because he's the champ. I feel like I got to work my way to deserve that matchup. Other than him, I'll take anybody else.
What is it about Jay Hager that entices you to want to challenge him?
Because his first fight, he was on the co-main event, and I had 5 fights in Bellator previous to that. So how did he leapfrog me to the main event without working his way up through the prelims? I just didn't understand that. It upset me watching, and then the announcer was calling him the best heavyweight, the best wrestler in the heavyweight division. I mean, I never heard of that guy in wrestling, and I've been wrestling since the 3rd grade.
Do you feel like you had the type of performance tonight that convinces Rich and convinces Scott, all right, let's go, enough of the garbage on the prelims, he's on the main card right now?
I hope so. I mean, if it doesn't, I'm ready to fight again tonight. I mean, I can do more.
Do you feel like they were looking for a performance like the one you just gave?
I hope so, yes.
Yeah.
I do think so.
Okay.
You showed a lot of patience early in the round when you dropped him the first time. You let him back up. When did you turn on the killer instinct? Like when did you smell blood for the finish?
When I hit him again, I noticed his eyes went back again, and then I just wanted to kill at that point. It wasn't anything. It was just instinct at that point. So it wasn't. At the first time I thought about it, I knew I wanted to KO. I didn't want a TKO, so I stepped back and said, okay, I felt his head really good. I know I rocked him, and so I wanted to see if I could get him again. And then the second time, he just didn't look like he wanted to be in there anymore. So just instinct.
Did it all feel mismatched in there for you? I mean, from an optics standpoint,
oh yeah,
fans looking at it go, oh my God, this is a mismatch.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure everybody's heard don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy's had twice as many fights as I've had. So I mean, you never judge a book by its cover.
So my question is how does that work for you as you prepare for a fight like this? I mean, we saw some guys lose last night, but everybody said this guy's going to blow right through him. And
I just prepare the same for everybody. I mean, I just got to go out there and be ready to fight. I mean, what they look like or what they do doesn't make any difference.
It had been a little while since we saw you in the pre-fight interviews. You said, you know, you're hoping to stay more active. Last night after the main event, you know, when that went down the way that it did, you were standing behind press row, fired up. I feel like I've never seen you this fired up before. You know, are you raring to get back in there as soon as possible? As
soon as possible. Next week, next month, I'm ready to go. I'm not gonna go back and take any time off. I'm going right back in the gym on Monday and get right back to work. I'm just starting. This is just the beginning.
Do you think it's realistic that you take a fight?
No. Honestly, no, I don't think he will. I mean, and they probably won't match him up against me, honestly, just because of that. I mean, if you automatically leapfrog the guy into the co-main event, you don't want him getting knocked out in his next fight. So you probably won't match me up against him, but that's fine.
Take us to a knockout again. Both times you hit him connected with short, crisp right hands. How much is this for you the goal? Like, you know, unlike a lot of knockouts where we see guys throwing the wide haymakers, the wild shots. How much of this fight was, all right, I want to be more crisp. I want to, throw a short right hand, not give too much opening for my guy to counter.
Well, I mean, I just been working on my right hand a lot. I've been working on my southpaw. You guys didn't even see that. So you didn't even see my left hand. So, I mean, there's a lot that I've been working on that I didn't even get a chance to show. So, I mean, I think my right hand, though, I've been just working on a lot, so.
In Chicago, Emmanuel Gonzalez headlines for the next American card. It's going to be in March in Chicago. Is that too quick of a turnaround, do you think, for yourself, or do you want to be on that card right away?
I want to be on that card right away. I'm in shape. I'm not going to take any breaks. I'm going right back in the gym.